Morning, April the 1st, April Fool's Day, and I'm pleased to say we've got some sunshine. I don't know if I showed you this in another video, but someone had threw a bottle over the fence and hit the polytunnel and cut it all, so I ended up having to tape that up with some green gaffer tape. Is all I had at the time. Right, let's go. We've just been down, just come up the allotment, sorry I should say, and I've been and got myself some flowers. I need to get cracking today because I've got all the big jobs out of the way now. As you can see, this tree house is all now finished. I've just pulled the citrus trees out, let them get some sunshine, and I've been and got myself some flowers. And then we've got 20 plug plants, 20 plug plants and 20 plug plants. $3.99 for all those. So I'm going to make some little baskets up and or pots and maybe put a couple in the borders. I don't know yet. I know it's really cold, but yeah. And then I also got myself some roses, and we got a nice deep pink, two nice light pink ones, or a slight difference, and a nice deep red one and a white one, and then I got myself a red gooseberry as well. Right, I've got my cup of coffee going, so I'm going in for that, but I really need to get cracking with some planting, as I'm way behind this year. Right, let's go and show you what we've been up to. So we're around the back of here, and we've now got all of this area done. And this is where Molly is buried, and Echo. So we've got a white rose just in front here, and a pink one just in front of Molly. And then just to balance it out, I put another rose in the end of there. So we've got a white, pale pink and a red one. They're just on there while we put the wood chip round. They will come off now. I've also added another little yellow rose in here. There's no sprouting on this one yet, but all these little trees are starting to come into bud now, and we're now just in the middle of setting up the water barrels, cutting the tops off these, washing them out and setting all these water barrels up. And Tony's just taking the water that's in these barrels, and now we've got these ones cleaned, we're filtering it over into these barrels, so we can then bring these empties over and continue along down here for extra water storage. And we're just using our little Bosch water pump. Absolute winner. I've got 3 of these now, but an absolute winner these for emptying the barrels or watering the plants, whatever. I've still got an IBC 1,000 litres of water in there as well. And this is the water that we filtered out of the other IBC that collapsed, that was around there, and I filtered and saved the water out of it. So we're basically just emptying these so we can now move them along the back of here, which was always the intention in the first place. So we've got Tony back here again today. Hey guys. And what an absolute superstar he is. He comes up here and we just get so much more done in half of the time basically. And as you can see, another cracking job. This is going to look $1 million. There's room to put more plants as and when, but for now this will do. We've still got the 2 red leaf trees in here. They've still got their old foliage. They never ever dropped off fully, but I'm looking and I can see they are starting to rebud again now. Tony's gone home now, but we've got quite a few jobs done again today. I've just watered all these flowers and left them on there for now. We'll sort them tomorrow when I have the time. So what we've done is we've put the other solar panel up here that I said I was going to. We've got that job done as well. And we've got another solar controller in here, linked up with some crocodile clips for the second battery. So we've now got 2 solar panels up on this roof, and we've got a solar controller charger here charging one and another one charging another, so we can have 2 on the go at any one time in here, because this is the shed that has all of the lighting already wired in and for the heated propagators and everything. So I've got the lightning under here. I showed you in an earlier video. In here, I'm actually just charging a little battery bank up on this one at the moment, and yeah, so yeah, we've got those little USB connectors connected up on there, and these are the lights we showed you in the other video. And I've got the citrus trees in here, which seem to be loving it. I think we're going to lose these two, but something tells me they might come back. We'll just wait a little longer and see what happens. If they've gone, they've gone. That leaves me with these 1, 2, 3, 4, plus one I've saved in a pot over in the other greenhouse, and 2 blood orange planted in the ground, which are still surviving. So yeah, 5, 6, 7. Fingers crossed. So yeah, so we got this done. Oh, and as I said, we got the other solar panel up on the roof as well, so that was an extra job, plus wiring out in there, putting the extra solar controller on there. So we've now done round here. I have already showed you this, but I've got the roses in now and uncovered. So I've got a little white rose there. And then of course we have this tree here, and then we have a pink rose, there is room for more in here when we get more time, and then I've got a red one in here. Had a bit of a tidy up again round here. You can see we've been paddling back and forward moving these barrels that was up here, but we've now got all of these barrels all set up and linked along this back wall, like I said I was always going to do. And of course when these trees bush out a little bit and leaf out and everything and get a little bit bigger, they'll hide a lot of that. Not that it matters, I'm not bothered about it hiding them, but yeah, it'll help to do that as well. And then last but not least, I've got a little yellow rose down in there as well. And I still have two roses left to go over in the growing area, next to probably in the bed with the cherry tree. And so these are the 2 I kept back. I was going to put them in that area where we've just been, but these are the 2 I kept back, and I thought I'll put them in that cherry bed or the flower beds or underneath the apples or something. And then I've got the red gooseberry potted up. Right, not a lot today. It's a lot to me, and it's another good job before the grass starts growing and all the weeds and everything. Got that membrane, got it all wood chipped, got the plants in, got all of the bottles, tops cut off them, got them all interlinked. That's what took the time really, interlinking them, because I brought them up through holes in each lid, and it was trying to feed them through the holes and then bleed them through, which was rather difficult. But it's only got a gob full of water, sucking the water through to siphon it, because of the way that we threaded it through the lids first. So yeah, he's going to want to give himself a good dose of the mouthwash. I told him not to do it, but he insisted. And he's getting too big to put over my knee and smack his backside now, so I'll let him off. Right. So yeah, cracking day. Got the solar panel moved as well. That's that up, set up. Now I can charge 2 batteries at a time in that one shed where all of the lighting is and everything's set up. It's not 100% finished, but it's just the titivating to do in there now, basically. Final touches. I just wanted to get the big jobs done. That's it. All of the big jobs are now done. The barrels are all set up, ready for. I want to catch some more water just in case if we have a hot summer. You never know. So yeah, we got the water moved from the round the back of there using a little Bosch pump and transferred it into those barrels. So no doubt we're going to get a couple of days rain between now and next week, and fill those right up. So yeah, cracking day's work. Got the little gooseberry in, got those, I just watered those flowers and left them on the side there until tomorrow. I'll get them sorted tomorrow. And tomorrow I'm going to be coming up and I'm just going to be planting a lot more seeds because I need to get cracking. I have left it too late for some things, but they'll soon catch up because the weather's picking up now. Yes, we have still had frosts occasionally, but the weather is in general is picking up, and we're getting longer daylight now as well. So it's not too bad inside the sheds and the polytunnels. So we'll get some more seeds set off and get them going. I had a quick check in the polytunnel from last week when we sowed all those other seeds, and some things are just and so starting to break the surface now. So yeah, that's 7 days. Well, it isn't even 7 days, I done them on the Sunday. So it's only Saturday, so it's 6 days and some are actually starting to break the surface now. So yeah, I'm going to have this final cup of coffee and then I'm going down home. Right, wherever you are in the world, please stay safe, be practical and keep yourselves out of harm's way. Thanks for all your likes, dislikes, subscriptions, comments, suggestions and your donations. I really do appreciate it. And as always, take care and I'll see you again in the next video.